So, as many guys may know, in our project we built a bike that powers an iPhone and charges it. We did this to um, create an innovative way, clean way of charging iPhones and raising awareness for the pollution problem at home. So we'll get into depth a little later.
Our roles include Isaiah as the home environmentalist, me, Nick, as an engineer, Alex and Christos as the action takers and awareness spreaders. Where's Alex?
Hey guys.
Whoa, Alex, cool bike.
Thanks, man. This cool NGO called Bike to Change made it for me.
Whoa, what does it do?
Well, if you attach this piece to the bike, it charges your gadget device.
That's so cool. How does it work?
Ask Nick.
Well, understanding how the bike works is actually quite simple. As you can see, that little wheel-like thing generates electricity as the wheel moves. And that goes through the motherboard, which actually controls the amount of electricity which goes through to the iPhone. Although it is a quite simple design, the process of building it was a hassle. There were many twists and turns and failures. This was one of my failures. And moments where we just wanted to give up. But perseverance, motivation, and hope enabled us to finish the bike. With the help of friends, teammates, teachers, we were able to build a bike while having fun doing it.
So how would we get people to know about the problem in the first place? By spreading awareness, of course. So obviously, people are more likely to care if they about our planet if they pay attention to it. People have to know there is an actual problem in order for them to help or make a difference. So to spread awareness, I chose to put up posters which contain frightening but true statistics. So people would about air pollution. The goal of these posters was to make people aware of of how large of an issue this is. I decided to make posters because throughout the year I've always noticed kids gathered around bulletin boards just looking at posters if they cast their eyes. So this led me to make visually pleasing posters with crazy statistics to catch their eye and urge them to make a change.
So how did we take action? Although this project was primarily for us to understand and appreciate nature, taking action and physically helping is vital to supporting our cause. Yes, being aware and agreeing with the problem is one thing, but what the average person really struggles with is the actual involvement of trying to fix the problem. Most people will understand and want to help the issue, but aren't motivated enough to take action. I'm proud to say that our project did involve sufficient action. We brainstormed long and hard on the best way to help CAN get the support they needed from us. We finally came to the conclusion that the most important thing they needed was money. We then came up with the idea of having bake sales around school, which led us to raise around 2,000 Hong Kong dollars. The next outing with the Bike to Change boys will be will involve trekking to Bobsy Guy's restaurant Mana in Soho. We will be spreading awareness there by charging volunteers' phones and have our posters and donation boxes around our setup like this.
You're trekking from where?
Oh, well, we're just like
From the MTR?
from the MTR, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to call it a trek.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all welcome. You're all welcome to come down and enjoy watching us sweat our wheels off. Pun intended.
So, taking on the role as the environmentalist, I focused on the area of vampire watts in my home. I chose this based on knowing that vampire watts counts up for 1% of the world's pollution. So, and I also did it because it's one of the easiest ways to save electricity. So, if you're confused with the term vampire watt, it's basically watts that are being taken out of your electronic just when it's plugged in, not even when it's on or in use. So what did I do? So I unplugged all my electronics in my room when they were not in use. So overall my electronics were unplugged for 14 hours a day on average, and I did this for 2 months. I was able to save 2 kilowatts or 2,000 watts by unplugging the room. Like, I know this may not seem like a lot, but you must remember that these are watts that would have been used if your electron was just plugged in, not even when you're using it. So it's kind of amazing that our electronics are sucking up that much energy. So I urge all of you who are leaving this summer to unplug all your electronics, and better yet, turn off your electricity through your fuse box. Now, as I said before, it counts up for 1% of the world's pollution. So if it's that easy to eliminate 1% of the world's pollution, then what are we waiting for? We should unplug our devices now. So yeah, unplug.
One of our goals was to become experts in the field of technology.
Wow.
Through the book Abundance, I guess it helped us get a better sense of where we are going with this project. And the book Abundance is by Peter Diamandis and Stephen Kotler. And this book basically taught us more than just solutions to global problems, but also taught us to explore innovative ways to bring a brighter future. We have become experts in the field of nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, futuristic opportunities. It provides a fighting chance in a world where people are suffering. Through this book, we have taken small steps toward attaining inspiration and motivation, and we will help make a better world. So, we should go back a bit to the goals, since we actually skipped it.
Okay, so the first 2 of our goals were spread awareness of our current climate issues and to grow a love for nature.
To understand what it's like to be an environmentalist.
Discover innovative ways to help our environment.
To restore hope within our community.
There's one more slide. Okay.
So how do you guys think we can improve?
What? Why would we need to improve? We're perfect.
Wait, no, but seriously.
Some ways we could improve are working on the bike together by revising our roles. And this will help us increase efficiency. Some people could help get the parts, while others could actually work on the building of the bike. Since the whole project is centered around the bike, it was essential to make the completion of the bike a priority.
We could have all tried to take on some sort of environmentalist attitude in our own homes.
We could have organized our time more efficiently because completing certain things by certain deadlines was quite difficult due to our busy after-school schedule. So we could have made a detailed plan deciding when we could work together.
As you may know, one of our goals is to appreciate nature. And we could have been more effective in this area by arranging nature walks to fulfill our mission/goal, or to grow a love for nature.
We could have also made more realistic goals, as we planned a lot of events with our bike before the bike was even made. So that was kind of one of our problems with the scheduling.
So what did we take from this experience?
To understand that technology can not only destroy the world, but also can bring a brighter future.
To obtain the motivation and need to help the environment. To understand how serious this problem is becoming.
To understand how to cope with problems, especially when things don't go as planned.
To cooperate as a team, understanding the needs of others, listening to one another's ideas, and most importantly, having fun while doing this project.
Now remember, would you rather see your future child in a gas mask or a helmet? Act now. Be the change.